But if you want to see how deranged these people are, this is former Speaker Kevin McCarthy. Yesterday, but I want to hear y'all who he's blaming for the problem. This is too funny.
McCarthy. Let's listen to Kevin McCarthy here.
Now we have rules. We don't have to be stuck on the floor. The interesting part is why we're here. Every single Democrat voted to stop one branch of government. They created this mess with 8 Republicans. Every single Democrat did that. And so I think what we'll do is we'll go sit down. We'll talk to those that have difference of opinion and come back.
Did the margin surprise you?
Excuse us.
Thank you.
Do you feel bad for Mr. Do you feel bad right now for Mr. Jordan? You threw your support for him. Do you feel bad for him?
No. Don't over-read into this. This is about the same vote I had on my first vote out. Why we're in the... Well, no. Let's go back to how it got here. We wouldn't be here if every single Democrat didn't vote with 8 Republicans to shut this place down. That's it. No,
Republicans voted against Jim Jordan today on the floor, including 2 votes from somebody who's not even a member anymore.
Every single Democrat and 8 Republicans voted to shut down one branch of government. That is why we're here today. There's no other reason why we're here today but because of that. Now we had a vote on the floor. It didn't get to the whole point. Now we'll take a break, talk to people, and come back and solve it.
So how long? Is this going to be today?
Well, I'm confused. That's sort of like, that's sort of like me being in a Panhellenic meeting and I go, look, we lost the vote because the Omegas and the Kappas voted against us. And if Alphas voted against us, I'd be like, how you complaining about them when your own members voted against you? That's literally where these people are at now. So the new talking point for them is, this went badly because those damn Democrats, they're the ones. How dare they vote against us? Not we can't get our act together. Not we don't know what the hell we doing. No. We gonna sit here. We gonna blame the other party. Same thing happened on CNN. This is so hilarious, y'all. I saw this earlier. I had to play it for you. Watch this.
Austin Scott, who lost the conference nomination to Jordan last week, but is now firmly behind Jim Jordan. Sir, thanks so much for being with us. Should he keep going? Should Jim Jordan continue as his aides say he will?
Oh, yeah, I think he's going to continue. And if you remember what happened last time, I think it took Speaker McCarthy somewhere around 14 rounds. Brianna, we shouldn't be in this position. I mean, 208 Democrats voted with 8 Republicans to put us here.
But let me ask you, sir, McCarthy was never in a hole this deep.
I'm sorry?
McCarthy was never in a hole this deep.
But Speaker McCarthy was elected, and he was the Speaker of the House. He was the largest Republican fundraiser ever for us as House Republicans. I mean, the Democrats knew what they were doing when they put up 208 votes to take him out of the speakership, and that's what created the current situation that we're in. So then we had a conference meeting.
They didn't take him out of the speakership. I mean, you guys are the majority. But you guys are the majority, right?
96% of the votes came from Democrats, though, Brianna. I mean, just factually speaking, there were only 8 Republicans, and there were 208 Democrats. I mean, 208 Democrats.
But, sir, who's in the majority?
Well, the Democrats were the majority of that vote, and when we have a very small
who's in the
margin,
majority in the House of Representatives?
the Republicans are in the majority, but the Democrats provided the majority of the votes to take Kevin McCarthy out of the speakership. In fact, they provided 96% of the votes.
Republicans provided the key votes. They're in the majority. They can provide enough votes, obviously, to put a Republican speaker in
the
place.
Democrats provided 96% of the votes. 208 Democrats voted to remove the Republican Speaker of the House. 8 Republicans voted to remove the Republican Speaker of the House. So 96% of the votes came from Democrats to remove the Republican Speaker of the House.
I will say, I find it
the largest fundraiser that we've ever had. They knew what they were doing.
It's some interesting verbal gymnastics. I will give you that. But I want to talk about the future here.
What do you mean gymnastics? I'm just talking about the facts. 208 Democrats voted. There were the vast majority of the vote to take Kevin McCarthy out of the speakership.
Well, I'm talking about how it works. and that is that the
I am too.
majority in the House of Representatives, your party, is responsible for electing the Speaker, not the Democrats.
We are.
Do you
but-
think, can I ask you this, do you think that there's going to be another vote today? Because we're uncertain on that.
I absolutely believe there will be another vote today. And, I don't know exactly what time that will be, but I'm not sure what I'm missing here with you, because 208 Democrats voted with 8 Republicans to take the largest Republican fundraiser out of the speakership. This was a pretty calculated decision by the Democrats. I get it.
It was
Republicans.
Here's why, sir, because it was a Republican who filed the motion to vacate.
It was a Republican that had very, very personal differences with Kevin McCarthy.
All right, so Jordan lost 22 Republicans.
So, Rebecca, what he's saying is, damn it, they have too much unity. And we don't. So it's their fault. They're unified.
And these are the same people who are going from school board meeting to school board meeting, determining what curriculum is being taught to students. And they can't even do math, and he's also that guy, that particular guy, Congressman Scott, is going to get reelected again in Georgia. So there's a part of me that really wants Hakeem Jeffries to take out an ad in the Washington Post tomorrow and say, hey, look, this is the prisoner's dilemma. I got 5 slots for y'all. The first 5 Republicans who come over and decide that you're going to go ahead and coalesce with the Democratic caucus, we're not going to run anyone against you. Like right now, there's 18 Republicans who are in Biden districts. I do think there could be a deal that could be cut to actually make Hakeem Jeffries the Speaker of the House in this particular Congress. I'm not sure if Democrats actually want to help Republicans solve this issue, but I think it would be. And I don't think they should help Republicans solve this issue. But I will say I personally would rather a Speaker Hakeem Jeffries in this particular Congress than a Speaker fill in the box on the other side.